Gray's former Johnson City Middle School principal Daniel Erickson is facing a new charge, but this time in federal court. The latest charge follows two previous charges against Erickson since 2023. I was able to take a look at the former principal's newest charge in criminal history over the past 15 months. Former Johnson City Middle School principal Daniel Erickson's new charge was discovered through a string of crimes that he allegedly committed. He was arrested by the FBI on September 25th for sexual exploitation of a child. According to an affidavit from the United States District Court for the Northern District of New York, investigators found Erickson was sending a 10-year-old girl messages on Snapchat, pressuring her to engage in sexually explicit conduct and send him videos in December of 2022. Investigators later found, quote, a video of the victim masturbating, a video Erickson sent to the victim of himself masturbating, and several child erotica photographs of the victim, end quote. The victim stated, quote, she was seeking love and affirmation, and Erickson provided it. She also said she would, quote, feel guilty if she did not comply. The affidavit said during the exchange of messages over Snapchat, Erickson used an alias and believed the victim was 12 years old instead of 10. In July 2023, the Broome County Sheriff's Office arrested Erickson and charged him with luring a child and attempted rape. In April 2024, Erickson pleaded guilty to luring a child in Broome County. In September 2024, the New York State Police arrested Erickson and charged him with second-degree rape. He allegedly committed the crime in July 2022 against a 14-year-old. He was released on bail, and the rape charge remains pending. For more details on this case, you can head to our website, WBNG.com.